Hello, so this is another update video. This one has good news because things are moving ahead in life for me. Not that things weren't before, but like I'm actually like I just got I'm in the process of being hired. I mean I only am hired, but I need to like be trained and stuff. It's for a crossing guard job. It's easy hours, 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour when school gets out. So yeah, that's easy work. And then Rover, that's starting to take off more too because I have yet another client that it seems like it's going to be weekly, although it's only Mondays and Tuesdays for him, and he's got like a little Jack Russell Terrier. I'll be walking. The dog's 15 years old, and his name is Jerry, the dog's name. So I just that'll be fun. And he seems like he likes to walk because recently I've had dogs that have a hard time walking for one reason or another, but this dog seems to like to walk. So that will be good. I won't have to like use treats to get him to walk or like stuff like that. So yeah, and things are just going good. So this week I start up this Wednesday I is my first shift for the crossing guard, but Monday is when I'm supposed to train at my post with the manager or supervisor or whoever it is that hired me. I didn't do like an interview because I guess she said she was so like overrun with like so busy that like the interview was optional, and I was like, in my mind I was like, oh yeah, but then on the phone I was like, oh well, whichever's easier for you, because obviously if she prefers to do an interview, and also having an interview is just good experience like for me, like even though it seemed like I'm gonna get the job, just having the interview is good. Like just getting experience with like talking and professionally being interviewed and stuff like that, since that tends to be an anxiety of mine. Just because I haven't had a whole lot of interviews in my life, and I think for me it just feels good to be getting back into the workforce because 2019 is when I had like my last job, and then stuff happened, so I wasn't working for a while, like mental health related stuff, like derealization that started around that time period, which stopped me from being able to work because like one, I didn't even know what it was, and two, it was impacting my life in a pretty big way. So it took me a while to be able to work again, and I still have it, but I have I've spent enough time with it that I know how to deal with it and manage it better. So yeah, that's a good thing. I feel good about being able to work, which is leading me to plan about things like moving out, hopefully sooner than later, and stuff like that because I'll be more financially independent. I'm already starting to make some more money because the last like 3 weeks I've been walking my first client from Rover, the dog Razel, Monday through Friday. It's not a whole lot of money I'm making because it's just one client, but it's still more than what I was making when I didn't have anyone I was working for. Oh, my cat Coco is about to get up. I got him a bow tie. I'm gonna post a picture of it on the community side. When I write a little post just to so everyone can see his bow tie. It's got like little watermelons on it. So I thought it made him look very dignified, but my dad doesn't think so. So he did try to rip it off when I put it on him, but he got used to it. So it's his new collar. Yeah, he's like there he is. So I'm using my laptop, so it was just. But yeah, he's just like right on my desk with me in his little Amazon cardboard box bed because he likes boxes. So, and I just decided to keep that and put his favorite blanket in it, the one from the shelter when I adopted him. So I just, yeah, that's his bed. His main bed. His other bed is like up on that bookshelf at the very top. He likes to sleep up there, and then the reason why I don't let him sleep in my room with me at night is because conveniently my bed happens to be right next to it, so he jumps down and knocks the air out of me because he's kind of a. Apparently he's 15 pounds. I didn't think he'd be. He doesn't feel that heavy to me, but it's apparently he's healthy. Everyone was telling me that he must be like overweight or something, but he's not. And the vet said he's healthy too. So yeah. Anyways, I got a little off topic there. I got distracted because he was getting up and stretching, and then I went on a rant about that. But yeah, so things are looking pretty good for me, and I know I haven't really talked about like the transition stuff specifically, but like I feel like this is the process too, because part of detransitioning is like moving on. Like you shouldn't have. I mean, it's gonna be different for everyone, but for me, it's moving on with my life. So like these getting a job or two jobs technically. Rover's kind of like a side job or a side gig. It's like a personal business. I even got business cards in the mail so I can give them to my clients. But then like the crossing guard is like, I have a supervisor with that one and a manager or whatever because I'm working for a company. So like this job was a big thing because with a job then I can save up, move out, and start. I have other things to think about other than gender related stuff. Although that is still on my mind when I'm not doing things, just because like that's still a pressing issue for me, and it's not even really like any desire to transition, even though like it wasn't that long ago that I had a relapse on testosterone, but like the issues is just like with being a masculine woman, I guess, and not falling for the need to the kind of encouragement I get to grow out my hair or get earrings or dress more feminine and stuff like that that I know isn't gonna make me happy. That's not stuff I would do for me. It's stuff I would do for other people, so it's not really something I want to do. I mean, yeah, my hair is more grown out than it has been. Like I haven't shaved it, but like I'm not gonna grow it out like short length. I was originally going to, but then I decided, yes, I do want to grow it out a little bit, but not to like a feminine style, like anything that would get me. Like, I mean, it's not like I don't want to be gendered as a woman, but I also don't want to be uncomfortable, and doing things like growing my hair out and dressing more feminine makes me uncomfortable, even though it would help me to get gendered as a woman. But like, I just think that I ought to be able to dress and look the way I want, and even if that doesn't look like a traditional woman according to society's standards, then I really should just stop caring about that, like caring about other people's opinions about how I look. Because like, I mean, I've always said this, but the only thing I gotta do to be a woman is be born a woman, which I already, I've already checked off that box. So anything else, I can just anything else is up to me. And so that means I'm gonna style myself the way I want to be, with clothes and hair and that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking of what type of hairstyles to grow out my hair to. Um, Masculine type hairstyles. I mean, it's gonna be short hair, but just longer than what it has been. I mean, this is kind of a good length here too, but I want it a little longer on top. I always like my hair like longer on top and then shorter on the sides, but I don't want the sides like buzz cut length anymore. So I'm just growing out my hair long enough to go to the nearest salon or barber and then like come up with a hairstyle I want. So yeah, I don't want bangs though, so that wig I had that in one of my past videos, I wore that wig that I had gotten just to see how my hair would look longer, and it had bangs, and that would definitely be like a more feminine style because you don't really see guys with bangs. Although not that I'm trying to look like a guy, I just happen to like the styles or things that guys tend to, like the clothes guys tend to wear and the hairstyles guys tend to have. I tend to like that aesthetic look more, and it's more comfortable for me than the aesthetic look that women tend to do. So like, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much that. But like the biggest news honestly was like the job stuff. I did decide to take a break from college just because since I hadn't worked for so long due to mental health stuff, I kind of want to take a year and just work and see how I am financially. Like obviously it's not like none of the jobs I have is good, but like I mean like financially I'm not going to be rich with them, but I just want to see where I am at financially with working Rover and then a crossing guard, and then after that, I'm gonna decide what to do. And I'm also been looking into different like programs and stuff like that that I can do to either get like a certificate or like some internship or just something like that. I know like not that long ago I was looking into dog grooming and stuff like that. Like you don't have to go to college to become a dog groomer. Like there's these dog grooming academies you can take that will teach you how, and then you can be hired or whatever. So like I've been just like looking into other avenues, like other areas of interest to see what I might want to do. So, and also just because college is really expensive, even with financial aid. So that's another reason. So I just want to make some money before I start losing it all to college, which I was before, and I feel like, okay, well, if I'm gonna go to college, at least let me be making a decent amount of money, so like I can sort of afford it. I don't know. So I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't know. It's whatever. So yeah, and then the next biggest news is I've been playing Diablo 4, which is I think it's an awesome game. I like the way the character customization, although it's not as in depth as like Sims 4 or like stuff like that. Like you can't edit every small detail of your character, like the nose or the types of eyes. Like they do have like different types of faces, but like you can't like go edit like or like I don't know the way you can on like Sims 4 other games where there's a lot more detailed character customization. But I like what it has. Like it's simple, but it's good enough for me. Like it's good enough that I can like play a character I can somewhat relate to, or that okay, I guess that's not true because I've been playing as like a female barbarian, and like a woman like couldn't achieve that body physique without steroids. So I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much everything, and I just wanted to do a quick update. I will be posting more Diablo videos. I did post a live stream I did a live stream, but then the video will be available for people to watch that didn't see the live stream. If you're into Diablo, although I skipped the cutscenes because I had already played it, so those kind of bored me. Obviously, when I get to new cutscenes that I haven't seen, I will play those. Like I'm not gonna just skip over them, but like I was like skipping through dialogue and stuff just so I could get to like smashing monsters. But yeah. So yeah. Okay, well, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, or if you just want to see more content, because then you can like, put on notifications and stuff like that, so you don't miss my content. I will try to do another video next week. I have to see with my schedule, because like I'm starting up with this new job this coming week, so I will. If I don't get in a video next week, and it would be weekend, not during the week, because I'll be working during the week, so I'm gonna be tired. I will still post in the community part just to let you guys know, like an update on my schedule and stuff. And I will also be adding a picture of Coco and his bow tie collar so you guys can see it. Okay, bye bye.